welcome to the GoPro Cup Series here for the season finale at Homestead-Miami Speedway to crown our Season 8 champion, the final race of the Gen 6 era. And on the pole, Benson Pedden will start from the front of the field in his quest for a championship here tonight. Four drivers will battle it out. You see on your screen Benson Pedden, Chris Lilly, Brian Lilly, and Jelani Howell. So it's gonna be a long race. Very interesting to see who can pull out this championship. We got Jack and Drake and Chris will be here in a minute with us as well.
Hello. Can you hear
Yo,
me?
yo, yo.
Yep, we got you.
All right.
Yeah, guys, this is gonna be a big one. Biggest race of the season to crown our
Oh,
champion.
yeah. This is the moment that all the buildup has been leading up to. I mean, everybody's been all 30, what is this, 39, 40, 41? I don't know how many drivers we have, but
Yeah,
Well, then you
they've
gotta
all
think.
entered the season looking to be here for this one moment. We've narrowed it down to four, and when we're done here, we're going to have a new champion, so
Well,
it's
then you
going to
gotta
be
think
fun.
about it. Also, you got some drivers. This is their last race with their current team.
yeah.
They're
So
going
they
somewhere
wanna,
else. Or are they gonna be a free agent?
yeah, they wanna show up. And you see Nate Polite. I mean, he's on the outside pole. I mean, these playoff drivers are quick, but he out qualified three of them. He's up on the front row. We'll see what he can do, and some of them other non-playoff drivers looking to spoil the party. We've had a lot of times throughout the years a non-playoff driver win the race when the championship driver won the championship. So it
Happened
happens.
last
So we'll
season.
see. Yeah. Let's go through the field here. Let's look at our championship drivers. You see here on the front row, Benson Pedden, like we said, uh, is your pole sitter. Nate Polite starting second. Row two, Chris Lilly and Brian Lilly. Row three, Jelani Howell starting in the fifth spot for his championship quest here tonight. Starting sixth, Reese Kupski. Starting seventh, Michael Logan. Starting eighth, Wes Hayes. Nick Bingham starting ninth. Jackson Steiner rounding out your top 10. And let's go through the rest of the field here. Cameron Caldwell, Eli Quinn, Costello, Bogey. You got a lot of cars back here that can be quick. We've seen a lot of guys this season back here that didn't make the playoffs but are still pretty quick, and even guys that got eliminated um, that can really get it done here today. Try to get up to the front and spoil the party for them playoff drivers. And a special paint scheme for Chris or no, for Drake Oslin running the Larry Mack paint scheme here tonight.
Unsponsored, just Larry Mack on the hood of that thing.
And that thing's got some power under it, that's for sure.
Larry Mack, did he? I tell you, fellas, I want some 8 Goodyears on that sun gun.
Yeah. So let's go through some of our picks here tonight. Let's go Jack first. Who do you think's gonna get it done here tonight out of these four guys?
Well, I gotta go with more of a clear and obvious favorite, I would say, and that's Benson Penn in the 77. He starts this race on the pole. He was the regular season champion, and he had a bit of an adversity in the playoffs because, just like Ethan Lara last season, he was kind of in that scenario where he would not be where he is if he didn't win the regular season championship. But he still competed. He ran up in the top 10 for a lot of those races. He had a couple, or a bunch of top 5 finishes. He's basically the playoff driver that you want to be at this point in the season. And he starts this race from the pole. He might not be able to hold on to the lead the whole race, but I think he'll be there when it counts.
All right, thank you for that. So Jack goes with Benson Pedden. Drake, who do you got here for the championship?
Well, guys, I tell you, I haven't really been here much of the season, but I've watched and learned. Last week, I picked a driver who was in pretty much a must-win situation. He rise to the occasion, and he got that win. That is Brian Lilly. And I'm gonna go. I want to go with the '77, just like Jack, because he's been the most dominant car. Him or Brian Lilly. But I'm gonna tell you, yeah, Brian. I'm getting screwed up here. There's too many Lilies in this field. But Brian Lilly is going to get that championship tonight. And I tell you why. Last week, he rose to the occasion, like I said. He chased down Benson Pettin, passed him. He dominated the race pretty much last week, or last race. And he's just going to rise to the occasion tonight and find that championship.
All right, and yeah, good point there. He has won a championship before, so he knows how to do it. So
Yeah, he's the only one in this field that's looking for championship number 2.
get
He'd
it
be
rest.
joining Colin Cope as the only other driver in GoPro Cup Series history to win 2 titles.
Yeah.
And then obviously Jelani Howell looking for some redemption. Hasn't been to the Final Four since Season 1 where he won 6 races and he fell just short. I think we've talked for long enough. Let's go trackside and get the command.
All right, let's go down here. This is the moment everybody's been waiting for. They're telling us to stop talking. They don't want to hear us anymore. Let's just get to racing. And I accidentally did that. Hang on. All right. So yeah. Oh, I did it again. Okay. All right. Okay.
Come on, boys.
All right. Let's get her done. Let's go down trackside for your command here at Homestead. Here we go, here we go. The engines have been fired here at Homestead. The field is off of pit road, and we are inside the cars.
Analysis.
All right, Larry Mack, let's send it down to you. What do you got here? Quickly, very quickly.
Well, guys, we
Very
are
quickly.
here at the beautiful Homestead-Miami Speedway. My race analysis tell me this is a 107-lap race. These guys are going to need tires. They're going to be riding that wall pretty soon, and it's going to make the damage go down and not be so hard if they're running lower the middle lane. But I tell you, these guys don't want 4 tires. They're going to want 8 tires. And it's just going to be a hard race, and we're going to 3 and 4 wide. As we got a car blowing up, that is not good to start this race. Just thank goodness it's not a championship member. But back up to you guys in the booth.
All right, thank you, Larry Mack.
Thank you, Larry Mack. Well, one other thing that we have to take into account here is that this is going to be a rare occurrence in the GoPro Cup Series. We have a day-to-night race here.
Yeah, it's going to sit. Yeah, you see it now. It's in the day.
It's pretty bright outside right now. The track's gonna be warm, but then it's gonna cool down, and then the sunset's gonna be a factor. It's gonna be right in their faces.
And that's where it's going to get interesting. These guys have to adapt to the track. Those guys that don't adapt are going to lose a lot of ground. So we'll see who can rise to the occasion and win the Season 8 championship, the final race of the Gen 6 era. Benson Pedden will lead him down, and Nate Polite in position number 2 on the outside. Pace car's about to pull off. Jack,
all right, fellas,
let's
reach up there and pull them belts tight one more time.
All right, Benson Pedden is going to lead them to the line into the Geico restart zone. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go championship racing, boys.
Down in a 1 they go.
We're already 3 wide in the back of the pack.
Yeah, there's one car back there looking 3 wide. They slide back in line. Field 2 by 2 off a turn number 2.
Dead even so far. Everybody's staying in line so far. Nobody really trying to make any crazy moves yet. Benson Pedden's kind of getting a bit of a gap now.
He will clear.
But here comes Brian
This
Lilly.
is another thing that we have to keep an eye out for. If they're going to try to favor the outside through turn 4, but a lot of drivers in past years have tended to hit the wall.
Yeah.
Launch up a little bit into the corner, and then they hit the outside wall. I don't think anyone wants to see that happen, especially if you're a championship contender. And already you see the 4 grouping up.
77 out front, the outside lane with the momentum. Nate Polite going to clear Chris Lilly for second. Brian Lilly trying to go on his brother for third. 46 into the outside wall. He's going to get pushed 3 wide.
Oh,
the 93 in the outside wall.
That's not good. He got
already
the wall
kind of see
hard.
some separation now between the 2 packs.
I don't think he got it too much. There's not.
He's all right.
Not a lot of
He's all right.
Fine. He'll be good to go. You just don't want it to happen too many times. That's what becomes an issue.
I think he just kissed it. Just a little smooch.
Give it a little kiss, saying, "I'm gonna be really familiar with you today."
Jelani Howell on the inside trying to make it work.
3 wide.
He's gonna shoot past Chris Lilly here.
Some of the cars running the bottom.
3.
Chris Lilly on the outside wall.
Again.
And he's riding it through the corner.
What? I don't think he's touching it, fellas. I think he's just really close.
He was touching it there. He definitely made contact. You saw the way the car bumped. That's gonna cost him a lot of time.
Is he gonna do it again?
That's the one thing we don't want to see him do it again, because I think you do it once, you're fine. You do it a couple times, and that's when it becomes a real problem.
Nick Bingham trying to make the inside work. He just can't do anything. Outside is so dominant. Lilly in the wall again. 46 into the wall. Man, these guys cannot keep these cars hooked up in 3 and 4.
I think Reese got the most of it.
Yeah, Chris Lilly's losing spots after spot.
That's not the way you want to start your championship race. I don't know what lap we're on because there's no ticker,
guys, I think Reese is back into the wall.
There it is.
Yeah, Reese is in the wall.
Reese is in the wall again. You see Lilly still on the outside. Brian Lilly, meanwhile, is up here in 4th. Jelani Howell, 2nd in the championship battle.
He's trying to. Oh, there's
there goes-
73. Nick Bingham. Nate Polite's trying to hold off these two championship drivers. Connor DaCosta away on the inside. Let's go visor cam with Chris Lilly.
wind-up match.
Look at all those spots he's going to have to make up to get to the lead.
It's a long race, though. Gotta keep it
Very
calm.
long race. He will
Vincent
probably
Pettis
have an
did-
opportunity to fix the damage on
Yeah.
the road, but it might be a lengthy stop if he hits the wall again.
Oh,
there's
Three. He
going
kept it
up.
off. He kept it off the wall. See, look at just this traffic that is just here at this track. I mean, see back here too.
Stuck on the
A
outside.
lot of traffic.
The outside is really only the best line once you have that clean air like Benson Pettin has, but everywhere else you want to be on the inside.
Here's Nathan Inman on the inside, 3 wide. Ethan Lara, Joseph Costello. But back up in the front, Brian Lilly's gotten by Jelani Howell for the 3rd spot. But for the lead, Nate Polite has caught our leader, Benson Pettin.
Pettin got a pretty good run into that corner though. A great start to the day for Benson Pettin.
He's got a good gap.
I'm just anxious to see if a car gets into the wall and somebody slides up, if that's gonna cause a wreck.
Yeah, so far they've kissed the wall, but it hasn't caused an accident yet. So we'll see how that develops throughout the race. Here's Chris Lilly just getting passed by Ryan Bogey.
Ooh, Ryan Bogey slid right up in
Ryan
front of
Bogey,
him.
another driver that's kind of looking to show he's still got something left to
Yeah.
show for himself this season. He did get a win, but he finished outside the top 30.
Boy,
in
he
points,
almost
which
got to the
denied him
wall
a
right
playoff
there.
spot.
He kept off the wall, but Brian Lilly now going for 2nd.
Chris Lilly made his way to the bottom in the back.
But a charge on the outside for Howell. Brian left that outside open.
You see, he can make it work. He's pushing the 09.
Jelani Howell will clear for that 3rd spot. Our
Who's
2nd
going
place
into the
driver on the
wall?
wall. There's that mistake that those guys wanted to
He's
see.
running it.
Ooh.
So Jelani Howell will go to 2nd, Brian Lilly to 3rd.
That's exactly what everybody else wanted to see.
Yeah, because now they don't have any cars in front of them. They can go chase down the 77.
But that opened up the 77's lead.
Yeah, because they had to check
But
up
here
for
comes the
him.
93 again.
Yeah, he had a good run there on the bottom, but not enough momentum. He's got a push from the 37 of Michael Logan. There's Chris Lilly trying to make up some of his spots that he
They're
lost
side
earlier.
by side.
The 09's back.
04 on the wall. 3 wide, the 37 going to the inside. Didn't get
It's
the momentum.
such a precarious line on the outside. You can make it work, but you have to be careful not to wash
Yeah.
under the corners, or you're gonna hit the wall and lose a ton of spots.
Watch for these guys to be to stay off the wall, but easier. Like they'll be better later in the race, just because of the track temp. It's gonna go down, so it'll be cooler, more grip, easier to keep it off the wall. So later in this race, when the track temp goes down, when that sun goes down, it'll be better for these guys.
Oh,
But,
Benson Pettin got a bit of a
Yeah.
bad corner there.
yeah, he did. But these guys are side by side, so they can't really make up any ground.
Oh no, he's coming. Here comes Jelani Howell.
And now they're
This is
closing
a
in.
great battle
Benson
here.
Pettin's starting to fade a little bit. He's lost a lot of his lead.
I think something's wrong with that car. I think
I
he
think
got a little loose coming off the
I
corner
don't
there.
think something's wrong with it. He just probably had a bad couple corners there.
yeah, now these guys are in his draft. Now he's got some
Oh.
pressure.
Just the
Jelani
wake-up
Howell's up
call.
into the
He hit
wall.
43 to the outside.
Oh!
It's the wall.
He tried going up a little bit higher than he could, and that's gonna hurt him some track position. Now Chris
Brian Lilly,
Lilly's
there
going
we go.
3 wide on the bottom.
Jelani Howell. Ooh.
Oh, he almost made contact with a 73.
Hey, meanwhile
53,
up
they
front.
were making
meanwhile up
contact.
front.
53 way to the bottom.
Up front, we got a 2-car battle for the lead and for the championship. Brian Lilly looking to the inside. There he
they're
comes.
gonna Force him up to the inside
No.
and make him hit the wall.
Oh, he just trying to get on that quarter panel, get a side draft, but not gonna make it happen in that corner. Nate Polite back up to 3rd, Jelani Howell up to 4th again. Here he comes again. Brian Lilly gonna drive it in. Here he comes, a good corner for Brian Lilly. He's been making that inside lane work a couple laps. Better than those other guys can.
I think Pennant's just gonna try to get in front of him.
Yeah, Brian Lilly's gonna drive it in this time.
Terrible corner for the 77.
Jelani Howell's back into the wall.
Nope,
just kept it
He
off.
almost-
We're gonna be
Good track, he
door
keeps
to
it
door
off
for the
wall.
championship right now out front. Brian Lilly might lead this lap. He
Lilly
does.
leads that time.
First time a driver not named Pettin led a lap in this race.
Pettin's still up there, though. This is a big battle.
Yeah, nobody's given an inch. So now Howell is coming back up into the 4th position, trying to get around Nate Polite. But now Brian Lilly is starting to lose his momentum. And
77's clearing him here.
yeah, he'll slide back up in the line. No, he's not. The 09 up the racetrack keeps it off the wall. That allows the 43 to go through the middle. And this 37 to go to the inside.
93 still sticking out in front, just barely.
Benson Pettin on the outside, trying to hold off Brian Lilly in the 93. Just continues to be side by side, not giving an inch to either one.
Nobody else is really making any gains on them yet. Jelani Howell kind of. Chris Lilly's been kind of back up there ever since he hit the wall a couple times. Hasn't really made any threatening moves lately.
Yeah, he's going to clear him here. Now Nate Polite's going to get to the outside of Brian Lilly. They might be able to freight trade him here.
Thinking with the bottom lane, Pettin just got a bunch of better corners right there, I think, that last lap.
He's still hanging on the inside there.
He's hanging on, but just barely. Here comes Jelani Howell now. Jelani Howell wants some serious redemption here. He won 6 races in season 1, made the championship 4, but then fell just short. And he had only gotten 1 win between seasons 1 and between the last round.
Got a new face up here in the top 10. Caleb Faircloth trying to pass Chris Lilly on the outside. Chris Lilly trying to hold him off. He's trying to get that track position back. And up front, Brian Lilly still trying to make that inside lane work.
The
43's looking through the middle.
Oh, the 09.
43's trying to go to the inside. He was looking in the middle, but 73 just tagged the wall there off the exit of the corner. That'll allow Michael Logan to go by. Here's Wes Hayes. He had a good showing last week at Phoenix. Had a top 5 car.
Brian Lilly, there he goes again.
Yeah, Brian Lilly to inside. Can he clear him this time? Oh, he was maybe clear there for a second.
It's a dangerous spot for Benson Pettin as they go into 3 and 4.
He's got to drive it in. He's got to drive it in deep here and try to clear him.
Oh, not too deep, not too deep.
And he does. Can he come up in front of him? No. Brian Lilly has the edge. Yeah, Brian Lilly has the edge, though. Can he drive it in this time and get it clear?
I wouldn't look too far. Here comes Chris Lilly.
Yeah, he's on the inside. Oh, a great corner by Benson Pettin. Excellent corner there. That'll give him the lead back. Just getting all that ground he lost.
3 wide back here.
Yeah, back in the field, they're getting antsy. Everybody's lined up on the bottom. Now Howell's going to go to the top. He's seen that it's definitely faster.
So far, though, this race continues to be a back and forth battle between Brian Lilly and Benson Pettin.
Yeah, nobody's just holding back.
I mean, this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
This is the fight for the championship right here. You finish 2nd place, you're not winning this thing if another guy wins.
There he goes. Benson Pettin back clear to the lead. Jelani Howell is still there on the outside, but Brian Lilly will not give up this inside lane.
Jelani Howell, he got high.
Jelani Howell keeps sticking with the outside. He's kind of running the Kyle Larson line around this track.
Yeah, he's going to get a run. We'll see if Brian Lilly comes up to clear. No, it's just Brian really likes that inside. No matter what, he will not come off that bottom lane. Oh, the 73 up into the outside wall.
Again, Bingham into the outside.
We haven't seen anybody hit the wall in 1 and 2 yet. That's the first.
That is a hard hit for him.
Yeah. It can't happen, though. This is an identical
Yeah, look who's up into 2nd now. Howell with a great 1 and 2. Will get him to 2nd, but... Oh! He is flirting with disaster right there.
He kissed it.
He just kissed it. He is flirting with disaster right there.
But he still got 2nd.
Yeah, that's what it takes. That is what it takes. You gotta put it right on the edge. No matter what happens, you just gotta try. And it seems like when these guys aren't battling, they're kind of running the middle now. Once these tires are starting to wear, they're not running up against the wall as much as they were earlier.
Once the sun starts to go down.
Yeah, and as these tires wear even more. So we'll see here. Brian Lilly looking to the inside. 84 up on the outside wall. He's gonna lose a spot, maybe 2. Chris Lilly up into the 6th position.
once you hit the wall entering 4, it's just so hard to keep it off, to get it off the wall, and you just ride it
Yeah.
through into the front stretch, and it costs you a lot of spots. Because by the time you're able to get off the wall,
Here comes
cars are
Jelani
already getting
Howell. He's
past
got
you.
to run.
Top 3 are making a gap for themselves. We'll see who will make the move, or are they just going to stay in line? Looks like Brian Lilly's going to try to go to the outside. Got into it.
Yep, he hits the wall.
Oh, oh. Here
Look at
comes
how much
Polite.
he rode it through
It's
the
not that
corner.
bad, though. He's still going to keep the 3rd spot.
It
Now,
doesn't really cause as much damage on your car. The one
Yeah.
thing it does is just slow you down.
yeah, and the way this package is, momentum is just key. And Chris Lilly up in the top 5 now. He's gotten by Michael Logan. Something I also haven't thought about is maybe Chris Lilly was sitting in back there about 8th or 9th there for a while just to save his stuff. While these guys were all battling, maybe he's saving his stuff. Maybe he'll come up here later in this run, start passing cars like he is right now.
I don't know. Here
And
he
then
goes.
he's probably going to get into the wall here
Nope,
again.
nope.
No, he keeps it off.
He's going to get a run on Nate Polite. Polite's going to give him the outside. A polite
think he's
move, if you think
saving.
about it.
I don't think he's saving anymore because he kept hitting the wall and he fell back. I don't really think there was anything he could do with all that traffic in his way.
Yeah, but I mean, I think once he figured out he really couldn't go anywhere, he was just saving his stuff, and then now that he actually has these openings, now he's up to 4th. Now the championship drivers 1, 2, 3, 4. Top 3 are in a group. Chris Lilly's back there, a couple tenths of a second back. But right now, everybody's on the heels of Benson Pedden as he leads here at Homestead. Lap 27 of 107 complete. We'll see when these guys come to pit road. We'll definitely gonna see green flag pit stops anytime now.
Almost certainly, unless we have a wreck coming up soon.
Nate Polite
The
trying to
09's
get it
got
back
the
on it.
inside.
Thank you guys all for joining so far. I appreciate it. 11 viewers. I appreciate that. I see Caleb,
I think Lilly
Ethan,
grazed the wall on the back
Jack.
stretch.
Stop talking.
Sorry.
Jelani, I see in here. Ethan. Appreciate you guys coming in here.
Jelani,
Nathan
got real
Inman.
high. Here comes Brian
Vale
Lilly, back on the
9000.
inside.
When I'm talking, don't talk. Thank you.
Mhm.
But yeah, thank you guys for joining so far. I appreciate it. Like you guys were saying for 2nd, Brian Lilly's trying to make it work, but back here for 4th, Nate Polite trying to get 4th, away
a
from
battle
Chris
here.
Lilly. Lilly's lost a couple car lengths on the top 2.
I think he might have grazed the wall there again. Oh, look at how high he went up into the corner. He just
Here
kept it off
comes
the wall.
Jelani Howell. Not gonna happen for him that time.
Can't remember if the 09 Nate Polite is getting a new ride next season,
No, I
but
don't-
he's
I believe
driving
not.
like he deserves one. He's not letting Chris Lilly get away.
And now Brian Lilly's to the outside of Jelani Howell for the 2nd spot.
And I mean, if you're Chris Lilly, that's a problem.
Yeah, I mean,
When
he
a
still can't
non-championship
pass the
driver
09.
won't let you go. You're stuck battling with him, worrying about that position. You don't have to worry about getting passed by any other championship Ford drivers. What you do have to worry about is, can you get by? Because if you can't, you're going to lose all that time, and the other 3 are just going to get away from you.
Here's another battle for the 6th position. Caleb Faircloth trying to pass Wes Hayes. Top 3 pulling away. Now Chris Lilly finally gets around the 09. The 09's coming to pit road. Green flag pit stops
Here we
looking to
go.
begin.
Green flag pit stops is the start of it.
And this is where it becomes crucial. You don't... Or would you have a crash? No, I thought I saw somebody spun out.
49 going on the pit road.
So,
but
2 cars on the pit road here early. These championship drivers have to have flawless pit stops, no issues. So, as much as it is to be flawless on the track, these crews have to be perfect.
it's so important.
Seems like
And
these
the
guys are going to
strategy
come
is
down this
very
time.
important,
Top
too.
3
Looks
will
like-
come down. Chris Lilly will stay out an extra lap. But most of the rest of the field will come down. We saw this the last couple weeks. Whenever we had pit stops, Chris Lilly usually would be the one to stretch it out. Oh, we're crashing! We're crashing big time! Oh! The 81, this is going to shake up the field big time. Caution will be out, and that will be the first caution of the day, and I'm not sure how this is going to shake out.
That's going to hurt the 53 because he didn't come to pit road. Everybody else did. So Benson Pedden, I think, is going to be the leader.
Yeah, we'll have to
Depends on if he
see.
gets off pit
We'll have
road
to see,
first.
because these guys are going to go a lap down because Chris Lilly's going to pass him here. It's going to be interesting to see how this all shakes out. But let's go back and see what happened. These top three come off the pit road the same way they came in. It looked like it was the 81 that was involved there. I think maybe somebody didn't wave off they were coming to pit road or something like that. Because they just started crashing. No, that was up here. It's like the 8.
Oh, the 42 went low right there.
Oh, the 17 was trying to pit.
17
He was
tried to come to pit road.
The 60 didn't know he was coming down, and
He gets
3 came in there hard. And just a big pile up.
No one else had anywhere to go. It all happened so fast. I mean, I don't know how this shakes up the field, because I know the 53 has him a lap down now, but then he does have to come back to pit road.
That's the thing. So yeah, it is putting Chris Lilly on the lead lap. But yeah, right now the 70, yeah, because these guys are all in front of Chris Lilly. So I think they're gonna have to get another caution if I'm right. Yeah, because yeah, after this, they're in front of the leader, but they're on the track like right here. So they have to catch another caution if they want to get back with the actual leader. Because yeah. So this is gonna shake things up big.
Only 22nd or 23rd is all the way down.
Yeah, 23rd back are all at the tail end of the lead lap. So here's Chris Lilly.
So they just better hope Chris Lilly doesn't pass him.
Yeah, and then they have to hope for another caution. That's the thing.
They don't want to be the caution either.
Yeah, and Brian Lilly, he's a lap down. He's an actual lap down. I think he had to come back down another lap.
That's a little curious.
So Brian Lilly is in big trouble because now he doesn't have. He also has to get in front of the leader once again, and then get his lap back at that point.
Hurt. That's really.
Yeah, we're getting word. He had a loose lug nut on the left rear. Had to come in again and tighten that and put him a lap down. So big trouble for Brian Lilly. So right now, Chris Lilly is the only driver that technically is on the lead lap, if you think about it. The rest of them are going to have to hold for a caution. I don't know. Should I just throw out that caution right when we come to the green and just get everybody back in the lead lap? Let me ask the stream because I feel like this is something I should ask.
I know.
Just to get everybody back on the same agenda here. So like the top 22 aren't just by themselves. Should I just throw that manual caution? It'll keep everybody in the same order. It'll just bring all these wave around cars back into the tail end of the field.
Will be back on the back, so Chris Lilly will actually be in the front.
Yeah. I'm just want to ask the stream. I'm not going to depend it on my opinion. I just want to see what they want to do. Well, we aren't NASCAR, Chris.
Of course, Chris is the only one talking about it.
We aren't NASCAR, though. Yeah, but the thing is, in real NASCAR, these guys would actually take the wave around in real life. But in the game, they don't take the wave around because the game doesn't have a wave around system.
The manual caution would give them the wave around, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that NASCAR doesn't do this because they do. They do give the wave around, but I have to manually technically give the wave around with the caution. It's basically giving them the wave around is what I'm saying.
Can't wait too much longer. I think we should just do it.
It hasn't happened all season. Half the field has never gotten caught a lap down. And I don't see the caution coming out again because of the run we had. The only time the caution came out was when the pit stops happened.
So I might as well just do it.
But the thing is that the other cars pit. Did Chris Lilly pit?
Well, no, they already pit, so it doesn't matter.
Just throw another.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make it easy for everybody. I'm just doing this because only one of the playoff drivers is on the lead lap, and the rest of the field is basically stuck because of the game. It's not because of it's not a racing incident. It's the game.
Let me put it in perspective for people who might not get it. If we if we do continue the race without throwing this extra caution, we would basically be going the rest of the way with Chris Lilly up a lap on everybody else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's not even like it's unfair because in real life, these guys would get the wave around and we'd be fine. So I'm literally just giving them the wave around.
And the only reason Chris Lilly is saying something about it is because he's the leader.
All right, let's just do it.
Okay.
We're going green next time by.
Wait a minute. I'm an idiot.
Pace cars.
Did I just...
Oh my God, Blaze.
Okay, well, never mind, guys, then. Never mind. Don't even worry about it. I threw the caution too early, so...
You just ruined
all I did was just put them around another lap. Alright, whatever. I'm not even gonna go there, because you guys are just gonna complain about it anyways. Green flag back in the air. Chris Lee, your leader. And the 97 of Jackson Steiner running second. I'm just saying, I'm going to laugh when there's not a single caution for the rest of this race. And then we have half the field a lap down and only one car has a chance for the championship. That's all I'm saying. I was just trying to make it to where the whole field had a chance.
Oh, he hits the wall there. Caution's out.
What? No, it's
I'm
not.
not making it out.
No, it's
Caution's
not.
out.
No, it's not.
I think.
No, it's
I
not.
think. I saw yellow lights.
No,
What the
it's
hell?
not. You're on crack.
I swear.
You're on
I
crack.
saw yellow lights.
Check it, your eyes checked.
No, you.
Jack, you need your eyes checked, bud.
Says the one driving the Larry Mack car.
Yes, I understand one car is lapped, but I'm saying these cars aren't for the lead. These cars are 23rd and 24th. They're 30 seconds behind. That's all I'm saying. Well, this is the battle for 23rd between Jelani Howell and Benson Pedden. That means absolutely nothing. Right now, Chris Lee leading the championship battle. Jackson Steiner running second. Zach came in third, and a three-wide battle for fourth. Gabe Cazzola into the outside wall. The only way I see a caution coming out is the car hits the wall and it like stacks everybody up, and then it goes from there.
Pit stops.
Yeah, but probably by the time we have pit stops, Chris Lilly would have lapped half of these guys. We'll see. I'm not gonna take it as it is right now. We're just gonna see what happens. We're not even halfway yet. Well, no, you never know what can happen. Maybe we'll have a caution. We'll see. I'm just saying. I just wanted to throw that caution because we didn't have a caution that whole run. So that's all I'm saying.
I mean, if it continues like this, there will be pit stops. But like you said, he's probably going to be gone at that point.
Well, but we don't even know if there will be a caution at pit stops again.
Oh,
we're
no,
not
it
into the
opened
wall.
up.
This all wouldn't have happened if I just didn't mess up and throw the caution too early. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, right now, Jelani Howell and Benson Pedden are up in the front of the field, but they're in 23rd and 24th. Here's your leader.
41 race. Oh my gosh. Brody just
41
drove
into the
that
wall.
shit in there. Preston's
Pressing
in the
up
wall.
into the wall.
I don't
Again,
think I've
you
ever.
just ride it for too long.
That's what she said.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Chris is with us now, after eating dinner, I assume.
Yes. Here's some roast beef.
Rick.
Rick Allen's actually back too. He just got released from jail.
73
His homie Mickey
loose.
Mouse bailed him out.
They're 4 wide here.
They're
keep an eye on
flirting
that.
with the wall. 73's been in the wall the whole race, almost, at this point. He's been in it many times. 3 wide back here for, actually, not for any position, because a 3 The third place
I'll be
driver
back
is Connor
soon.
Acosta. These guys are laps down.
I'll be back.
All right. Up in the front, still got the two championship drivers, Howell and Pettin for 23rd. There's Faircloth, Wes Hayes, Jack Mitchell, and then Chris Lee coming up through the field, lapping these guys. Jackson Steiner in second currently. Connor Acosta in third. Zach came in fourth. Ryan Bogey in fifth. Sixth is Nathan Inman. Seventh, Matthew Dutcher. Eighth, Jay Cortex in ninth. Matthew Stewart running at the top 10 is Nick Hagee. '92 in the wall. 73 to the middle of him. Almost 4 wide with Chris Lilly looking through the middle.
Okay.
These top two are starting to get a gap between the rest of the field. Lilly still putting some guys a lap down, lapping the 47 now.
I see where you came by on why you wanted to throw the yellow. And I know it might sound biased because I'm the one that's in the front. But that's happened numerous times this season.
Yeah, but I'm not even going to talk about it. Let's just watch the race.
Okay.
That's what we're here to do. We're still 3 wide back here with the lap cars and Jackson Steiner.
Oh my god, I just booked it up the stairs. I can't breathe.
Definitely show that these top two are just unbelievably fast, but they're stuck on the tail end of the lead lap. Chris Lilly's still lapping some of these guys.
Basically, just hoping that they all wreck right here.
Yeah.
I really don't see it happening.
This is the one time these guys have actually been like good, like with getting into the wall. They get in the wall and then they usually avoid it, like avoid the car that gets into the wall. But you never know what can happen.
How long did that
What
last
is Drake's
time
car?
run, man?
It's Larry Mack.
What? Is it just Larry Mack?
Yeah,
My god. Why?
because Larry Mack. Is
Oh,
Larry
Larry
Just
Mack.
hit
Mack's in the wall.
It's multiple cars hitting the wall.
Oh,
here.
come on. Ah. Why do they have to be so good?
Does Ryan have damage on the front end?
I
Ryan's a
don't
lap
even know.
down, yeah.
Yeah, I
he's-
know, but I think he's got damage.
I have no clue. His cars looked like that.
No.
It's just the model.
The only thing
Yeah.
that would save the championship hope is that if these two stayed out in front.
Well, I don't even remember how long our run was last time. I think it was
About
like
30 laps.
yeah. So once these guys pit, probably around like lap 60 something, 70 something.
That's when things.
We'll see if
change.
we can have a crash. But again, even if the crash happens with the pit stops, it'll shake up the field more because it happens during pit stops. So, not really sure what's going to happen here. But as of right now, Chris Lilly is in the driver's seat, and in the pilot's seat of this championship.
He is at the driver's seat. That is a
Well,
very
you
good
know what?
observation.
It's not what I meant. In the pilot's seat, whatever the hell that analogy is. I don't
The
even know.
catbird seat?
Catbird seat, whatever. I don't really care. Whatever it is. He's creeping up to these top two. If he puts these top two a lap down, then their championship races are pretty much over. But I don't think he can catch them. They're just way quicker than anybody else today.
Wait, didn't the... Oh, this is day to night?
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, starting to come. The sun's starting to go down, and we're getting under the lights here at Homestead. 2 up into the outside wall. Hopefully somebody kills him, and we get a car around. But we're not going to.
It's a dark place.
I didn't mean literally.
Alright, now, since it's a little died down a little bit, Stream, what's your opinion on Eternal Take?
I haven't listened to a single song on it.
I said Stream!
Oh.
He's the streamer though, so
Yeah.
But stream.
They probably haven't listened to it either.
73 into the wall.
I bet you they have.
They
Somebody had to
probably
it.
have. Somebody has probably.
Nobody? Out of these 7 damn viewers, nobody?
Yeah,
You kidding
our
me?
viewers have gone down since you took the lead, Chris.
Damn.
Since that happened.
Oh well.
You're the Kyle Busch of this series now. Still side by side racing, but they're keeping it pretty civil. Nothing really going on.
Oh, Quinn off pace. Or was he just farther back?
He's got damage. He's got
Does he?
heavy damage when they crash. He
Oh,
fixed
these
it,
guys.
but I mean, ironically, the guy that crashes on the lead lap. And we're
Who
side by
caused the
side up
pile?
here.
17?
Yeah, and a
Yeah,
60.
Did this guy just say, wait, who?
I don't think he heard what you said. Side by side for 23rd place between Jelani Howell and Benson Pedden. This all wouldn't have been a problem if my dumb self didn't throw the caution like half a lap too early, and all it did was add a lap to the caution. So you guys can thank me for that. Why is the field so strung out now? I thought
It just all depends on whether or not another
there's
yellow
a big
Somebody on
gap
pit
now.
road?
No.
No.
I thought somebody was on pit.
Yeah,
no.
the 4 came
Yeah.
to pit road, and that stacked up the field back here. Unfortunately, nobody crashed. So now we just have kind of a single file line here. Someone's up in the wall, 27. Still side by side up here for 23rd.
And I mean, hey, green flag pit stops could be starting up soon. We're getting around that time in the run.
For anyone that is wondering, just going through Twitter here, Bob Pockrass has tweeted out that there is going to be no NASCAR for the next 8 weeks. So,
Or GoPro?
yeah, probably. At least you guys can watch this. We don't have the coronavirus in this, so don't worry about
Do
that.
we know?
No, we don't.
We haven't really tested these drivers.
Yeah, we don't know. Maybe some of them do have the coronavirus. It's probably why the stream is going down. People are just dying.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 is still on pit road. Don't know what the issue is, but
I think Rick Allen actually has an update down there with us. Is nobody gonna send it down to Rick Allen? We're just not gonna send it down to Rick Allen?
alright, let's send it down to Rick Allen. And one car was
There we
almost
go.
up and over. The 04. He almost spun out, actually, riding that wall. But he didn't do us all a favor, and he kept it straight. So, send it down to Rick. Rick, what do you got?
we sent it down.
Well, thanks guys. Reports are saying that there's something wrong with the cylinder in the engine. I don't know what a car is, so I can't really help you out there. Back up to you guys.
Alright, thank you. 4 cars back out on the racetrack. Pulling off of pit road.
I think we're gonna see pit stop soon.
I think probably see him around like laps 70.
I mean, we'll probably see him at some point
Yeah.
soon.
Maybe the 4 can do us a solid and we'll page the field, but I don't think he's going to. He's not going to be on the track until probably half the field's gone. We'll see here. Biggest pack is back here on the 12th spot, ironically. These cars back here
I
are
learned
in the
that.
top 15. Here we go. Cars coming on the track. Come on, do something for us. Nope. Okay. Lars blended in with the field.
I mean, he's gonna send somebody up into the wall, but these guys have been hitting the wall all race long.
Get in the wall again.
Yeah, there we go.
This is basic Homestead.
Into the wall. Homestead stripe.
Into the wall. Another guy into the wall.
Where's
another
Kyle
guy into
Larson?
the wall.
Yeah, where's Kyle Larson at this point?
On.
Chris Lilly has worked his way to 4th on the racetrack. first on the standings. He's trying to pass. Here we go. Looks like green flag pit stops are beginning. Now, not sure what's going to happen here. Obviously, everybody's going to pit together, but we'll see if we have a caution situation and hope that it comes out at the perfect time to where we have those guys get back
Sound like you're
around.
having a blast.
I am.
Oh, there's a wreck!
Oh, they're crashing!
They're going around.
Oh, big crash. The 31, the 21.
21.
Oh, the
heavy damage.
99, the 88. Connor DaCosta around.
Has any of them come to pit road?
No. Oh, they just came to pit road now. You've got to be kidding.
This race is over.
Oh,
Of course.
and Chris Lilly stays on the racetrack.
This race is over.
2 cars blowing up, the 99 and the 31. Heavy damage for a lot of guys, but of course these guys came to pit road, so they don't put them another lap down. Let's go see what happened. Let's just go see what happened. Let's just go look. So it's the 31 and the 51. They're side by side. What happened here? Oh, the 99 blew up. Into the wall he went, and then... Oh, yeah, there they go.
He had no regards for the life of the 51 and the 31.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, that's a hard hit for the 21.
Oh, Shrunk
21
got hit
almost.
hard.
Yeah, he almost went over.
Cazola in again. DaCosta's woes continue.
So let's just see how this shakes out. I'm not gonna be happy how this shakes out. I don't know how this is gonna look. Alright, yep. Same situation as last time.
Bogey's out of the race for the header incident.
Yeah, same incident as last time. This time Chris Lilly's gonna be even closer to those guys.
That's the race, honestly.
So yeah, there's the leader.
Could this be a field race?
Probably not.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
It's at about 30 laps, and we have 30 laps to go. 31 laps to
Yeah.
go. So Jelani Howell's gonna be 21st. Ventus Penn's gonna be 24th. Again, tail end of the lap. Gonna have to hope for a quick caution before Chris Lilly gets up there and laps him. So we're racing again. I sipped too far ahead, sorry, but not like we're gonna miss anything. 77's into the wall. One thing he's gotta hope for, he cannot let that 53 by. And that's what he's about to do. They go 3 wide. And Chris Lilly goes right around him, but he's gonna have to way inside. We'll see if Benson Penn can use that outside to his advantage. No. Good run by Chris Lilly on the bottom.
Bad run by the 77 on the top.
He was stuck behind the 09.
09's been causing a lot of problems for these playoff drivers here.
Yeah. Brian Lilly's in the pits again. Troubles for one of our championship contenders. Rick Allen, send it down to you. What's the situation down there on pit road?
Well, thanks, boss. Well, we have reports the 93 has no power steering, so he's been having to deal with a very hard handling race car all day, and it doesn't look like this will be their year. Back up to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, Rick. Yeah, he's coming off pit road. Just trying to find some way to fix it,
That
but
basically means we're going to have a new champion, even though we kind of figured that out already.
yeah, so somehow works in the favor of. Right now, only Jelani Howell is the only guy that can really get his lap back if we have a caution. So we'll see what happens here. Right now, Connor Hudson's in front of the field, but in the position-wise, it's Chris Lilly and Matthew Dutcher 1-2.
Oh, look at that.
Jackson Steiner in third. Nate Polite. No, not Nate Polite. Fourth is Matthew Stewart. And the top 5, Larry Mack. He's in the top 5. Larry Mack's running top 5 now.
Let's take a trip down to Larry Mack's trends of the race. Trend number 1, NASCAR. Back up to you guys.
All right, thank you. We need the real Larry Mack. I wasn't going to let you finish that.
Yeah, that wasn't the real Larry
And
Mack.
right now, Chris Lilly is
He-
about to pass the 43. This will pretty much end the race here if he can pass him and pull away. But 43 has had nothing of that. He's going 3 wide. He doesn't want to go a lap down.
I mean, basically the only way this race could end at this point is if the 53 actually wrecked.
Yeah.
43 got a bad corner, but he couldn't hit the wall because the 4 was in the way. They're almost going to go 4 wide.
Jack Mitchell in front of these 3. Johnny Howell out front for the moment. Still beating and banging back here. Farther back in the field. Spread out, 3 wide. Chris Lilly throws it in, and he's going by these guys.
That's the race.
Jelani Howell looks to go a lap down this time if he can't get a good run here through 3 and 4. Mitchell slides up. Howell looking through the middle, and he will make it through the middle, but Lilly with the big run will go right by him.
That's the race.
Got about, how many laps to go? Somebody tell me what 22 laps. I couldn't count.
What?
22 laps to go.
Yeah.
28 or 23.
What?
Um,
No.
23. Now we're
I don't
coming to
think that's
22.
right.
We're coming to 22 laps to go.
22. No.
Oh,
That's
32.
Not right.
32.
32. I
Sorry.
was gonna say, wait a minute.
Sorry.
What kind of math are you doing?
Sorry.
God damn, get back into school. This coronavirus kept you long enough.
Probably the math that the pit crews were doing there when they pitted under that caution. When that caution was, when they were crashing, they still came to pit road. I was hoping the caution came out early enough to where they hadn't committed to pit road, so they would stay out on the track, but they didn't. And we got a gaggle up here of cars.
A
but,
gaggle.
yeah, a gaggle.
That's a
I
new
mean, the
word.
43 is gaining right here.
Yeah, he's
but
there, but I mean, even if he
only
does get
thing
back
you-
by him, they have to crash, and I don't see that happening anytime
They're
soon.
not gonna crash. That's the race.
Yeah, they crashed earlier, but that was just due to a blown engine by somebody, and that's rare. I see it a lot during, like, more than once during a race. At least as of late. Let's get a Larry Mack update. He's back in 7th, starting to lose some spots. Jackson Steiner running 2nd, behind Chris Lilly.
Oh, he looks down to get his lap back.
Looks like he'll get his lap back, but I mean, after that, he's got to hope for another yellow, but it's just, I don't see it.
Yeah, he's going to try to pass him.
Doesn't look like it's going to be a very eventful way to end off the era of the Gen 6.
Yeah, due to NR 2003 being NR 2003, and then me being me, and throwing the caution at the wrong time.
You did blow that
This wouldn't have been an issue, but I just
if you didn't blow it.
I wasn't thinking. I was.
Regardless, the game is still dumb. Hocus pocus, this game is
It's
broken.
just
Well, I mean,
because
it's
in
a
2003
2003
there was no wave around, so. Yeah, that's the way that is. Jack Mitchell trying to go around it, the 43, and we got 3 wide back here. One car on the wall. It's Mitchell.
Nah, he's just getting up into that curb.
He's getting the cushion going up there.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I couldn't remember what it's called.
The curb. These are curbs. These things back here on the inside of the track.
No,
Those
really.
are curbs.
I thought those were turtles.
Yeah, they are. No. they're not.
Wow, I would not have known that.
At the Roval, they are.
Yeah. Well, turtles are the things that are on the inside of the curbs.
Okay, I know. I'm joking.
All right, we have one lap car coming up here.
I doubt it'll make a difference.
5 car on the wall. If only he could go more than just into the wall, and maybe go around.
The catch fence.
Yeah.
Ryan Newman.
Jelani Howell looks like he's gonna get his lap back.
So is Benson Pettit, he's coming back.
Yeah, he's coming back up there, but I think the 77 and the 43 are the best cars, but they just don't have the track position.
Absolutely. Just an unlucky pit stop.
Yeah.
As he gets into the wall.
Yeah, looks like he'll lose that spot again. No, it's gonna be dead even, I think. Back
When
here
are
with
they
3
gonna
wide.
catch a lap count?
He's hitting that push to
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah, they're coming up on him. Johnny Howell on the outside trying to make something work. Looks like he'll clear him here going into 3. Caution's out!
Uh-oh!
He's got to beat him back to the line! He's got to beat him back to the line! Come on! Beat him back to the line! Come on! No, he got checked up! No! He got checked up!
That's the race. That's the race. It's over. I would call it here, honestly.
We actually got a caution, and he didn't beat him back to the line. Is the 77... Is he... The 77's passing the 53.
What?
Is he gonna let him by? Yeah, he's letting him by, I think. Yeah, he's letting him back by. Never mind. Yeah, that's it.
Connor Hudson gets this lap back.
Oh, yeah, we're excited for that. If only he could have passed. If he was only in front of him, that would have made a difference. Chris Lee's coming to pit road, but that's not going to make a difference because to get the waiver on, you have to have the rest of the cars come to pit road. Because it's just going to put them back in the same exact situation they were just in. With now the 97 out front, and he also pitted, I think. No, actually no, I think the lap cars are going to pit this time by. Yeah, never mind then. I'm not even going to look at the caution because I really could care less at this point.
It looks like there might be rain forming outside of the racetrack.
Yeah, and it is making Chris Lee's car implode, and it will give everybody a lap back, and then his car will come back on the track. That's what's going to happen here. Green flag back in the air. Chris Lee out front. Jackson Steiner in second. Joseph Costello third. Jared Bokanowski
Well, now we have a
fourth.
battle for the lead. So
And
that's
Matthew
good.
Dutcher in fifth. Yeah, we're excited. These guys are still stuck a lap down, but now they're not going to be in front of the field. So basically, yeah, there's virtually no way they can get their lap back
It's
now.
the race, basically.
So now we can just
Only-
focus on the win, I guess.
Only thing that matters is the only thing that would make any kind of difference is if Chris Lilly wrecked.
Yeah, and right up front, I don't see that happening. Everybody's got to root
20
for
to
Larry
go.
Mack now.
Come on, Larry Mack.
Up front, we got a 3-car horse for the lead. 2 guys that haven't won a race this season, and then a guy that's coming home to try to win the championship. We'll see if they can upset.
I don't think it matters.
Well, it doesn't matter at this point, but try to make the most out of the situation we have.
Costello
He's looking
looking
to the
down on
inside.
the inside of Steiner. Dutcher sends it in the wall.
Almost into the wall. Look at Ethan Lara's car. He doesn't have a back bumper.
He's racing up there.
Yeah, he's up in the top.
He's
Coming
doing
to
the
the top
reverse modified.
Yeah. Chris Lee starting to pull away. Just a faster car overall.
Wait, was that a yellow? Wait,
No,
no. Oh.
it wouldn't have mattered. They're just getting really close back here. Benson Penn and Jelani Howe are going to be extremely disappointed after this. They know they had the fastest cars here, and they weren't able to
Gotta
use them.
say, one of those two definitely would have won the championship.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been a battle between those 3. Chris Lilly. I mean, hell, even the 4. Brian Lilly, I think, just got screwed there at the end. Got some mechanical failures after he got caught a lap down, and now he is
Probably wouldn't have even been
2
caught
laps
a
down,
lap
actually.
It wasn't for what was happening there.
Yeah. They're probably going to catch this lap car again, but like I said, it doesn't matter. 87 on the outside wall. He started back in the last row.
Costello, both those guys were in the wreck earlier.
Yeah, they're coming back up. Battle for seconds, heating up Joseph Costello and Jackson Steiner. As Chris Lilly pulls away.
Yawn.
Costello gets freight train on the outside.
I don't think he has a car to his outside, does he?
Yeah, I think he does. No, I think it was the
Nope.
5, but out front, Chris Lilly with 16 to go.
Check your math. Let's double check. Jack, pull out the calculator.
It's right.
I don't care.
107 minus 92. It's 15! Woo!
It's actually 16.
It's 15.
It's 16.
107
you
minus 92.
you always count the extra lap because
It
of the
makes
last lap.
No difference to me.
Okay, Jack.
You
Then,
still got it
then
wrong
leave.
then.
8 into the wall. I didn't get it wrong.
You originally said 15.
The 87 blocking the 88. Well, now we're at 15 to go. Because you have to count the last lap.
Yeah, but first you
cares
said
about
15,
math
so
anyway?
therefore you were wrong.
No, but then I changed. I fixed it. I fixed myself.
Yeah, but you can't
Just
fix
stop
the answer.
talking. Stop talking. Battle for third is heating up between Matthew Dutcher and Joseph Costello. Jay Cortex back there in fifth.
Oh,
The 8 in the
Bokanowski in
wall for the second lap in a row. Also look out for some stuff here tomorrow and throughout the next week or two for next season. All the updates
Taking a
for
look
that,
at the-
schedules, entry lists, paint schemes,
Oh, yeah, we
car
got a whole lot of
models, all that
news
stuff.
coming.
Yeah.
Silly season.
Package, test sessions, bunch of
Yeah.
stuff. Taking advantage of this Corona pandemic.
Yeah.
We'll do the whole season in the next week. Don't worry, guys.
Might as well, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have a quad header this Wednesday. First 4 races of the season.
No.
I would not
11
be
a.m.,
opposed, though.
2 p.m., 6 p.m., and 11 p.m.
11 p.m. Yeah.
11 p.m., 11 p.m., 11 p.m., 11 p.m.
Yeah, just like the old days, Nathan. You'd call it when the game crashes or something happens, or when the caution
it
comes
was.
out,
He always calls it when the game crashes or something.
or when the caution comes out. Costello into the
Yeah.
wall now.
Did he call a caution when it happened?
Yeah, he not today, but he used to.
Oh yeah.
Those are the old days.
Don't mind us, guys. We're trying to make the most of a mostly
Very
awful
rough
situation. I'll take
Coming to
I'll
11.
take the blame for all of what is transpired here today.
You've given out a fraudulent championship.
I wouldn't say it's fraudulent, but it's just
It's close
Strategy.
to fraudulent.
it's just it wasn't.
Terrible. It was you being dumb.
That's
we're just-
Me?
No, me.
Not you,
No,
Chris.
no,
not you,
I
Chris.
thought Jack
No.
just said me. I was like, excuse me?
I mean, I thought we already had established that. But
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over your terrible graphics.
Okay, let's
Now let's continue the race.
that's a visual thing. But okay, buddy.
let's just continue racing before we have a fight here.
The only thing I'm fighting is your mom in bed.
All right, we
All right.
there. I'm demonetized, even though I wasn't monetized in the first place. I
Just
wasn't.
lost any hope at monetizing.
I used to monetize your dad.
I mean,
What?
it's not like it was gonna be anyway, but considering that we.
Chris,
had
I can
sponsors
restart the
all
race if you'd like.
No.
Okay.
They are coming up on a lap.
Yeah,
car.
that's another issue that why this game is stupid. I can only cause the manual caution once. See if I hit 9, no caution. If I try to do it here, no
You
caution.
can't try it because you're retired.
You can't drive because they already did it.
Yeah, I know. I can only do it once. It's annoying.
You should have just pulled up in the pits and we would have watched them every time they flew by.
Yeah, for a second, still going on. Any hope of excitement here at the end is if Jackson Steiner can catch Chris Lilly, which he's actually
Or if
been
this
catching
lap
him.
car has anything to say about it.
Yeah. Steiner looking for his first win this season. So no matter even what happened here, it's not like Chris Lilly wasn't like a Matt Crafton thing where he didn't win a single race the whole season and just came in here on points and somehow came out with it. Like he was a great run throughout the season, 3 wins, Daytona 500 victory.
I think more people are just gonna point fingers at the way he won.
Yeah, that's the
but
only thing. But it's
he
we
still
just
did have a pretty good season.
yeah, 3 wins like I
Won.
said. Daytona.
Had that ridiculous win. He definitely did have the best finish of the season.
Yeah, at Indianapolis.
And he had the he has
Dump
the
it.
best finish, and then
Bump
he has the
and run.
So nonetheless,
That's a lot.
yeah,
It was a good run for Chris Lilly. It's just the way it happened. I think that's what's gonna.
I still think we can look back and call this one of the best seasons.
yeah, we had a lot
It
of
was
great
very good
finishes,
season.
great racing, and now we're shaping up for a good finish here. Jackson Steiner's closing in on the 53, and if we
He
do
is
have some
closing.
trouble with that lap car like he is right now, here comes the 97,
Doubtful, though.
top 3 now, no bumper to bumper.
Bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper. Here comes
81.
Cazzola.
Oh, he sent it too hard. Here comes Joseph Costello on the inside. Chris Lilly gonna make the move now.
They battled.
Oh, Steiner might get sucked behind him.
Oh, they're both gonna check up.
They battled.
Nope, not gonna happen. Yep. Okay. Lap
We're
car.
I don't rule it out yet.
No, I'd rule him out. It took
Oh,
him it
no.
took him that long to catch them or catch him, and now they're because now Costello finally gets by him.
Well,
But,
no, Cazzola's been flying.
yeah, but
He hit the wall just now.
Yeah, but he got right back up.
Larry Mack looking for a top 10 finish to a season for his last season at Chevrolet and in JM1 Motorsports. Joseph Costello looking to end out his season with a win if he could chase down the 53. Chris Lilly will get his 4th win of the season if he comes home with the victory today.
I mean, that's not really a question.
Well, yeah, but we're making the most
Wait,
of it,
what?
Jack.
What other race did I win?
Daytona, Indianapolis.
Daytona. Oh yeah, Martinsville.
Top 5 now for Larry Mack and Drake Gosselin. Matthew Dutcher
Oh.
in 4th. And Costello is chasing
Costello
down the
is closing.
53. Watch out. This could be an upset victory for Joseph Costello if he can chase him down. 4 to go.
I mean, hey, if this is the most excitement we'll get during this race, I'll take it.
But we'll see here.
I don't even know.
Costello trying to chase him down. He's going to have the advantage of the draft down the straightaway. And he's going to put together some good corners here.
Had a good one.
He's a
there.
lot quicker in 3 and 4, but
Yeah.
Lily's quicker in 1 and 2.
He's got 3 more laps to do it. He's closed the gap. He's closed the gap about 5/100ths that lap. It's not much, but it's a little bit.
A little bit closer in that draft range.
Yeah. He's staying within him, within 2 or 3 car lengths. He's going to have the draft down the straightaway. It's going to be a 2-car race for the win if Costello can get up there. We'll see if he can have a good 3 and 4 again. Oh, he goes to the outside. Lily's pitting. He's pitting.
He's pitting, but I mean...
Wait a minute. If he goes a lap down, can these guys pass him?
Benson Pettin.
Was it a fuel issue? Did he run out of fuel, or does he have a problem?
He's the only one that came on the pit road.
This
Could
is the
rest of
thing.
field pit?
The 43 is right. The 43 and the 77. They're on the lead lap. Or no, wait.
They're gonna be on
Yeah,
the
they're gonna pass him right here. They're gonna pass him. This is for position. If he can't get out of pit road, he's getting out now. Where's the field? Here they come.
Here they come. They're gonna
White flag.
back onto the track.
White flag. We gotta find the 43 and the 77. Here's the 43 and the 77. Can they pass him here? 53's coming on the racetrack. No, he's way too far out ahead. He got lucky there.
He's gonna lose a lap.
Yeah, he won't even lose a lap just because he was in the lead. We're getting word, yeah, he did not have enough fuel. And because of that, Joseph Costello.
Joseph Costello's gonna win the race.
An upset victory for Joseph Costello coming around. And he will take his first win of the season and take the victory here at Homestead. First win of the season for Joseph Costello. And as Chris Lilly finishes his lap coming around here, did have one more car come to pit road, but
whose racing career started on a computer?
he's gonna do it.
Round off of the...
Down the back straightaway for the final time for Chris Lilly. 3 wins this season: Daytona, Indianapolis, and Martinsville. Martinsville to get him in to the Final Four. Had a lucky draw of cautions there to keep him in the lead, and he will come around finishing 19th, but win his first career GoPro Cup Series championship. Chris Lilly is your champion here at Homestead in Season 8. Congratulations to that team and Uprise Motorsports on their championship season. My
Take a
correction,
look at the full
16.
finishing results.
Top 3 finish for Larry Mack.
Top 3 for Larry Mack. And it looked maybe like a photo finish for Larry Mack.
Yeah, he came close there. Larry Mack came home in 3rd, but Joseph Costello, your winner. Let's look at your finishing results. As Chris Lilly comes in to go to victory lane and celebrate his first championship, finishing 16th. Benson Pedden came up 4 spots just short, back in 20th. Jelani Howell comes home 22nd, 23rd,
23rd, and then Brian Lilly was just never really in it. He had an issue early on.
Yeah, he was good there in the beginning, racing for the lead, and then once those caution came out, he had a bunch of problems. So your top 5: Joseph Costello, Gabe Cazzola, Drake Goes, and Mesa Tyler and Matthew Dutcher. The beginning of this race, I didn't think the top 5 or even the whole top 15. We don't have a single playoff driver in this race.
That's
Yeah.
just how it went.
Yeah, just crazy race.
It sucks that that's the way the season ended and the way the Gen 6 ended, but the finish was still solid.
Yeah, we
Yeah, this
had a
is
little bit of an
crazy.
excitement there. We had a little bit of
Little
excitement. But Chris Lilly pulled through that pit crew, got out there, put a splash of fuel in there, and came back out in the 16th
He was
position.
lucky that wasn't that big of an issue because
Yeah.
I was starting to think. If
Yeah,
that
I
was
thought that they had to
serious
sit in a
issue-
pit road and fix something. That was my. I was thinking they're like, oh
Yeah.
no, is this actually gonna happen with 2 to
Did he
go?
actually just
I
go
would
all
have
issue?
had a brain hemorrhage.
All right, let's get things wrapped up here. Let's get our thoughts on the season as a whole. Jack, let's go with you first. What are your thoughts on the whole
despite
season?
this-
And moving off of the Gen 6.
Despite this absolutely ridiculous ending to the season, it was still very exciting to watch. It was our second season on YouTube now, which was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of good things in the future. It's gonna be really weird to see us move to off of the Gen 6 mod. We've been using Gen 6 bodies the entire existence of this series, so seeing it change is definitely gonna be really interesting. But I'm looking forward to it. I mean, this is gonna be fun. We've been making this thing grow all the way back since Instagram Live in Season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've come a long way, and I'm looking forward to where this goes next.
All right, Chris, let's get your thoughts here as you wrap things up.
Well, I say it was a heck of a season. Whole season, like Jack said, whole season on YouTube. Covered it the best we could have. It's not awful the way it ended, obviously biased, but we did have a little bit of excitement at the end, and we had excitement throughout the whole season. Sucks to see the Gen 6 go, but things looking bright around the corner.
Yeah, I agree. The Gen 7 is gonna be
yeah.
fun. I know you guys aren't the happiest about it. I know some of you are, some of you aren't. Just wait for
Very
it to come
mixed
out.
emotions.
Wait till you guys see the racing you will get with
You guys
this.
are gonna be impressed when you see this thing. Trust me.
Um,
We've got a lot to come, so we'll keep an eye out on our Instagram for future updates.
Possible YouTube too for maybe some test sessions or practices with the next gen car, and more
Yeah.
updates following on that.
yeah, check. Just keep everything. Keep your notifications on. See if we post anything. Definitely tomorrow and tonight we'll start posting some things to wrap up this season, and then as those days come on in the next few days and weeks, we'll get you ready for season 9. We're coming up to double-digit seasons. We're
oh
getting
boy,
there.
Season X.
Yeah.
Not only this, but I think if my math is correct, because we hit 200 at the end of season 7, and then this season had 200 had 25 races, right?
Yeah.
So next season also has 25. We're gonna hit 250.
Yeah, so we'll see. We're making some milestones here. I appreciate you guys sticking along. I know some of you have been with us since season 1. Some of you have joined in midway through of like 4 or 5, maybe 2 or 3, maybe even just recently like 8 or 7. But I appreciate all of you for watching and throughout the season, especially tonight. Appreciate you guys sticking around here. Like I said, stay tuned for updates throughout the next couple days and get you ready for the next season. I'm hyped. I know you guys are hyped. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
But
one
however,
hell
there
of a-
is some disappointing news.
What is the disappointment?
After today's acts at Homestead-Miami Speedway and a cocaine overdose, we have lost Rick Allen.
Oh God.
Can we get an F in chat for Rick Allen? Can we get an F in chat? He has been retired from the booth due to death. We will not see him in the booth anymore. I think Chris is shedding some tears in the booth currently. Can we get an F in chat for Rick Allen before we sign off here?
Wait, hold on. Pit Road, we're gonna send it down to Rick Allen.
Okay.
Well, thanks, guys. I'm okay. Mickey Mouse, I did some mouth to mouth, so we had an orgy in the back of the
Alright,
bus.
alright.
But we're okay.
Hey! All right, let's. We've been talking for too long. Let's sign off here.
All right.
Appreciate you guys again for sticking around this season. Hope to see you guys next season. Thank you guys for watching. Like if you haven't already, like before you leave, and subscribe if you haven't before. Go follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you guys in season 9. Thank you guys for watching. Congrats to Chris Lilly and Joseph Costello on their wins for the championship and the race. See you guys next season. Bye, guys. It's Blaze signing off.
For the last time this season. Bye.
For the last time this season, I'm Batman. Goodbye.